of YouTube. Don't you dare be sour. Clap for GoodMicWork commentaries and feel the pow. Yes, it is I, Big E, but more importantly, it is you, the people of YouTube. And if you're looking for the very best wrestling content, you better come to GoodMicWork commentaries. Yeah, you better watch this channel. You better watch all the videos. You better watch every single one right here at GoodMicWork commentaries. Do it. Do it now.
Happy Extreme Rules Sunday, everyone. What's going on? Boy, I made it in the nick of time. Right on the dot. Top of the hour. What's up, guys? How you doing? We are here to live react to what could be one really wacky-ass night of wrestling. That's why we're here doing a watch party for it. I think it might be fun. So, I was hoping to get up here about 5-10 minutes ago. Wasn't able to make that happen as I was scrambling here, but we're ready to rock now. And the horror show at Extreme Rules is about to kick off. How you guys doing? Let me make sure I can be heard and seen in here.
Live react.
Yeah, we're here. Cool. What's going on, everybody? We got Vontae and Zap and Naveed, Sleeping Angels, Stone Cold. Roman Reigns is here. That's cool. Mark Simpson, Richie Williams, and Reese Jones. Good to see you. Dominique, Joseph, Arnez, Jimmy Anderson. Greetings. Greetings from the north of Europe, and I appreciate the super chat right off the bat, my friend. Let's hope this won't be a true horror of a show. The match I'm looking forward to is the eye for an eye match, or whatever they call it. I think we're all looking forward to that one. Should be good. I wanted to come up here and do a watch along because I thought it might be fun, just because of the weird matches we have. The eye for an eye and the swamp match. You know we're going to see some crazy stuff. Yesterday in the predictions, I thought we were doing the bar fight as well. I was completely unaware that that was moved to this week's SmackDown instead, so we don't have the bar fight, but we still have a pretty decent lineup of matches on tap, and we've got the WWE title match, which we're not going to know the stipulation apparently till the bell rings or until match time, so that adds a little bit of intrigue and suspense and all of that. So anyway, I got a cold one opened up. We'll hang out, we'll watch the show, see how it goes. I'm going to try to keep the volume on my end a little bit low. I want to still be able to hear it, but I don't want anything to happen, with the video or whatever. So I'm going to keep it relatively low. I'm sure we'll get the usual suspects in here saying, show the screen, and all that good stuff, but can't do it. All right, we're all good to go and make sure all the settings are different. Whenever I do a watch along, I have to adjust my monitors so I can see better. So I'm kind of, everything's different than like my normal podcast. So I just got to make sure that I'm good. All right. All right, just double checking all that. All right, we're looking good. I've got some more super dupers coming in. I got one from Joseph Smith. Good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the $2. Let's do this. Let's do this indeed. I'm ready for that swamp match, and I want to see whose eyeball is going to be popping out. That's what I want to see. And Joshua, good to see you too as well, man. Appreciate the $5. These 5 are for that awesome intro. That was awesome. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Who did I do this time? I didn't see it when I put it on. I think I did the Big E one, right? Cool. Dre, good to see you, man. Thank you again for last Thursday. It was a blast. Even though we had that little hiccup, it was still so much fun to go back and talk about the old territory days. And glad you're cracking open a cold one. I really think the only way to get through a show like this is with drugs or alcohol, to be honest with you. So, cheers. We will see. And some of these matches might make us feel like we're on drugs, even though we're not. So, all right, they're going through the little intro here. Oh, cool. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. All right, hopefully we'll have some audience members. Last time I did a watch-along was for Money in the Bank, and at one point we had like 15,000 people in the chat at once, which was clearly wrong or bots or something like that. But we had a pretty solid watch-along last time I did one of these, so hopefully the horror show will be fun. I think I'm a little bit concerned, and when I did my predictions yesterday, I predicted no one to drop the titles. So I feel like I got to be wrong on something. I'd love to see Cesaro and Shinsuke pick up the tags, but the way they've been beating New Day lately on TV, I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm thinking maybe one of the women's title matches, we're going to see a change there, even though I kind of hope not. Shut up, Michael Cole. There we go. A lot of people wearing Rey Mysterio masks. Or it looked like they were. Oh, speak of the devil, there's Big E. All right, we're opening with this. I've got New Day retaining, although I would love it if Nakamura and Cesaro were to pick these up here. All right, I'm going to try not to bump the desk. I don't have the best watch-along setup. I kind of wish things were positioned a little bit differently, but we'll do our best. Is that Kofi doing that thing with his feet? That's hysterical. They've held the title since April? I mean, for modern day standards, that's kind of a long time. Hey, Philip Maffei, thank you, man, for the $5. What matches do you think will be surprisingly good, if any? I think McIntyre and Ziggler is going to be surprisingly good. I think that the match itself is kind of silly to put together because giving Dolph a title shot when he's won one singles match in all of 2020 is a little bit odd, and you don't think they're going to derail Drew after beating Brock with Dolph, but I think the match itself might still be pretty good. And I think Sasha and Asuka is really going to be good, and I wouldn't mind if that main evented. So probably those two as far as in the ring. But I think the Swamp match and the Eye for an Eye match are going to surprise us. They've done all right so far with cinematics. We've liked most of them, not all of them. Funhouse match was awesome. Ciampa and Gargano was awesome. Boneyard match was awesome. I don't see any reason why these can't be awesome too. So let's hope for the best. Andrew, thank you, man. Appreciate the $5 as well. Are we going to see the last of Rey Mysterio tonight? It appears that way. If he's going to lose both of his eyes, I think that's a way to write him off TV, at least for the time. And maybe he's going to bounce and get out of here for a while until, you know, COVID kind of gets a little bit better. I don't know. Did you guys see the photos of Roman Reigns working out? My God, dude's getting himself in shape. He certainly isn't sitting on his ass with his time off. I would love it when he came back, whenever that is if all, you know, give him not a gimmick change, but give him a different look, or tweak up his presentation a little bit. Get rid of the old Shield stuff. Get rid of the vest. I mean, the dude is jacked. He doesn't need a bulletproof vest, you know, when he's in the ring. Change some of his stuff up. Get rid of the Superman punch and all that crap, and just turn him into an ass kicker. You know, turn him into a little bit more of like a Drew McIntyre or a Brock Lesnar or something like that, where he's just out there intimidating people and kicking their ass like the beast that he is. All right, here comes Cesaro and Shinsuke. Oh, I didn't even see that post Skino. It says brought to us by Dollar General. I missed that. Interesting. Mysterio will join AEW. I don't think he will. Not with wrestling aspirations for Dominic. There's certain people I think would be better off in AEW, not Ray. Ray's been treated like nothing but a legend in WWE. He's been given multiple world titles. He's always on the top of the card, high-profile matches, working with Seth, working with Brock. His son has got a desire to get in the business. WWE is the place for Ray. Some guys, WWE is not the place for them, but for Ray, I think it is. I think it's not a matter of him not wanting to be there or anything. It's just, you know, about money and contract stuff, and I think in the end, he'll remain there. He just might be gone for a while. That's my guess. I'm not saying he can't turn up in AEW. I think it would be pretty cool if he did, but he certainly can't claim to be disgruntled or, you know, improperly treated. He's a legend that he is because in part of WWE. You know, they're the ones that look past the fact that he's small. They're the ones that look past his size and gave him a world title anyway, gave him multiple world titles. And he's probably one of the most influential people that there has been in wrestling in the last 30 years. So WWE does wrong by a lot of guys. I don't feel like they've done wrong by Ray at all. They've treated Ray quite well. Taylor, good to see you, man. Appreciate the $2. Otis to ride into the swamp on an airboat tonight. Oh, I don't know why he would do that. Does he have anything going on with Bray or Braun at all? But he's got that fucking briefcase, and that would be awesome if he just slid up in there and cashed in. I didn't even think about that, man. We didn't even talk about that in the predictions yesterday. It's not a non-title match, right? I almost forget about that briefcase. Joseph Smith, thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. I missed that as well. It's rated TV 14? Oh, it is. I see it right here. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, I guess if you're going to rip out an eyeball, it's not really that PG, I guess. Ooh, that was a good slingshot dropkick into Shinsuke right there in the barricade. And I totally missed, what did I see? I came across, I was reading like Google News or something. What the hell's going on with Kofi and Charlize Theron? What's that about? No idea. Just came across that. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? So whatever's going on there, I missed it. Hey, K-Dog's Kennel, good to see you, man. How you doing? Do you think, anonymous for now, do you think Roman will return? I don't think so, but there's been rumors. I don't think he'll I don't know why he would return right now. I think if he's opting out of working due to safety, I don't think it's better now, you know? So it would be silly for him to come back, but, you know, maybe WWE has leaned on him a little bit. Maybe he's changed his opinion. I don't know. Whatever Roman does, I want it to be Roman's decision and nobody else's. I don't want it to be influenced or, you know, pressured by WWE in any way. If he wants to come back, come back. I'm all for it. And if he wants to stay home, I'm also all for it, because the longer he stays away, you know, and maybe continues to work out and change a little bit, when he comes back, it can be make that much more of an impact. I don't want him to come back in like, you know, like a desperation type of way where Vince is like, oh, we got to have Roman back kind of thing. I'd rather him come back on his own, come back fresh, and hopefully come back when next year when wrestling can start getting back to normal. Oh, Big E smashed in the corner. You all right, Big E? Hey, Jimmy, thanks for another one, man. Appreciate it. Can we all agree MVP versus Apollo is the piss break match? Yeah, it is. That is easily the most predictable match on the card. There's absolutely no way MVP is winning that title. Apollo hasn't even held his brand new belt yet, so he'll get the win tonight. He'll be able to celebrate with the title, and I guess move into something with Lashley, I suppose. Hey, Zane, what's up? I should do a Slammiversary review. I'd like to. I only read the results. I saw everybody that came back. Motor City Machine Guns and EC3 made an appearance on video at the end. We had Heath Slater was there. Eric Young, new Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo, beat was it Parker. There was a lot of good reviews on Slammiversary last night, and a lot of people prior to the show were saying it was going to be good. I mean, Impact and TNA has been... Ooh, God, Cesaro's got Kofi pressed. This is a tables match, by the way. But TNA's been... Their identity has been hiring every single former WWE star available for the last 20 years. Cracks me up when people say AEW's WWE cast-offs. Nobody is more guilty of that than TNA and Impact, even now. And last night was just more of evidence of that. And there's probably people out there that not only praised Slammiversary last night, but also say AEW is for WWE rejects. Well, what the hell did we watch last night then? They're worse than AEW. But either way, I'm happy that there is another wrestling promotion out there that's still kind of entertaining a little bit. Fans have had a lot of complimentary things to say about Impact for the past couple of months, and a lot of you have been telling me to watch it. Unfortunately, I just don't have time. But I'd like to. I'm happy they're doing well. Good Brothers are there now. Place for them to be. Just another place for guys to go and make money. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Kofi is going through a dive through a table. What's going on here? Big E's going to launch him. Oh! How did they not see that coming? It's a good thing the camera cut away, because Cesaro and Shinsuke had to set up that table for Kofi to literally dive right into it. What's the rules here? Both guys have to go through? I guess. Yeah, I green greasy. I don't think I have, or I green easy. I don't think I have a prediction for Roman. I don't know. It's just about Roman. I don't know him. I don't know what's in his head. I just want him to do the right thing for him and the right thing for his family, and do not let that crazy-ass company that he works for influence him. That's all I ask. That's all I want out of him. Yeah, it reminded me of the old days seeing the machine guns back, and, you know, Alex Shelley and Saban and some names from the past. Very cool stuff. I mean, I predicted New Day, but I'm actually rooting for Shinsuke and Cesaro. I'd like to see them grab the straps here. Why not? Ooh, Kinshasa. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a running knee. Same thing. All right, what do we got? How many people we got in here? A few so far. Hopefully that'll beef up. Smash that thumbs up for me as we're going here today, folks. I'd appreciate it. All right, checking all my settings. We're looking good. I don't look like a complete idiot. No, we're good. Yeah, I don't know, Naveed, about the SummerSlam announcement. I think that's going to come on TV and social media, maybe not here, but they could. I'm sure they already know, because they ain't going to Boston. We know that. I mean, they're in Florida. WCW used to do shows on the beach. What if they did like an outdoor deal? It probably rained that day. All right. Looks like we're getting close. We're inching closer to a finish here. Their New Day's pulling out fifth or sixth table here. Pretty solid so far. Every bump in the action I've seen so far has been good. Oh, now they're stacking tables. All right, we're building a fort. Building a fort at the horror show. I like the Brianna armband on Kofi. Is Big E wearing one too? Oh, Shinsuke saves the day. I mean, Big E was really going to suplex Cesaro through both of those. Come on. God, who do you think is stronger, Big E or Cesaro? My God, you talk about a couple of studs. I mean, neither one of them are as strong as me, but, I mean, between the two of them, who do you think's stronger? Who do you got? Who y'all got? Big E's definitely bigger, but Cesaro's got some ridiculous strength. Ooh. Remember when he neutralized fucking Khali? That was insanity. God. Man, you give me a Kofi and Nakamura, like, singles title program for the IC or US, I am totally sold on that. But it'll never happen. That was a clothesline, Michael Cole, you idiot. Simply the Best. I don't think they ever had Orton and Big Show advertised for the show. They made the match last week on Raw for this week on Raw. So I don't think it was moved. I think we were just expecting it to be here, and they put it on Raw instead, which honestly is the right decision. We talked about that on Monday, but they did move Hardy and Sheamus. And even yesterday when I was doing my predictions, I didn't know that, and I predicted the match. And then people in the chat were like, no, dumbass, they moved it to Friday. So I wasn't even aware of that, but Show and Orton wasn't moved. Oh, wow. No, Kofi's about to eat some wood here. Oh, God. Ouch. They did win. Holy shit, I knew I should have predicted them. So only one has to go through a table? Is that the rules? All right, new champs. I'm glad to be wrong there. I even said that yesterday. I really, really, really want to be wrong in that match, and I am. And I'll tell you, I would have predicted Shinsuke and Cesaro. I would have. The only reason I didn't is because it feels like they've been beating New Day all on TV lately. Even last Friday when Cesaro beat Big E to earn the opportunity to pick the stip. It's the only reason I didn't pick them, but I'm happy. All right, good. That might be our only title change on the show. Probably will be. All right, new champs. Let me update this, my notes. SmackDown Tag Team Titles. There we go. I'll change that in the ticker too, so it's updated. All right. All right, I'm very happy about that. Congrats to Cesaro and Shinsuke, two guys that WWE criminally underuses. At least they got some gold. Or silver. Yeah. All right, congrats to the new champs. All right, we got new champs. I agree and easy. No, I don't think Braun and Bray is for the title. I think it might be at SummerSlam, though. But one thing we didn't even talk about yesterday in the predictions and stuff is I didn't even mention the possibility of Otis. And I feel like the swamp match would kind of stand on its own. But if there's one guy with a briefcase that's just nuts enough to cash in a goddamn swamp, I think Otis is the guy. All right, we got Nikki and Alexa and Asuka and Kyrie. Believe and I can achieve. Mm-hmm. They're all trying to like psych up Nikki. All right, my predictions, I've got both ladies retaining, but Kyrie, you fucked it up, girl. She said, even if you lose, we'll still be friends, and now you've psyched her out. All right, yeah, Bayley's retaining here. They're not going to open up with 2 straight title changes, are they? We got Nikki and Bayley now, and I'm not expecting Cross as much as we love her. Look at her, she had 18 fucking espressos before she got in the ring. You twitchy spaz. We love you, Nikki. We love you. Yeah, a lot of people want to see a Big E heel turn. I want to see a Big E push, but sometimes I worry with his over-the-top, hilarious charisma and stuff. He'd be more fun as a babyface, just because he's crazy. But I don't know. He was a heel like all those years ago when he was like backing up Dolph and AJ and stuff. But he didn't feel like he really made his mark until New Day, and he was able to display some of his charisma, which we never got before. Yeah, shell shock. We got brand new tag team champions. New Day dropped the belts to Nakamura and Cesaro in the opener. Kofi went through The table fort from the top rope and new champs. Bailey, that hair is absolutely ridiculous. I like the purple, though. Yeah, this pay-per-view is live. Thank you for that, Joseph. I was actually curious what... I'm sure we know the Swamp match was taped, and I'm guessing the Eye for an Eye match was already taped as well. But all this shit looks to be live. I don't know, Ben. Your guess is as good as mine there. Three-time Chag champion. We know he won it with Sheamus, and yeah, he won it with Tyson Kidd. And unless there's another one in there, he might be a four-time. But yeah, I think that makes him... Well, he might be more than a three-time champ, because the Bar, I think, won it more than once, but he's had 3 separate partners. Which part of that is a good example of how good Cesaro is, and the other part of it is a good example of how poorly WWE treats him, because they keep sticking him with random dudes, because they can't think of anything else to do with him. I don't think Becky will become Becky Uno Belt tonight. Or Bailey, excuse me. Yeah, Joseph, thank you for the $2. A lot of people are with you. A lot of people have Banks winning the Raw title tonight. I do not. I think Asuka's got to keep it, but I could very well be wrong, and I acknowledged that yesterday, that I'm uncomfortable about my predictions for the women, but that's just the way I'd do it. If the belt was on anybody else other than Asuka, maybe like a weaker champion or somebody that's just not, that nobody gives a shit about or something, then I'd be like, oh yeah, do the 2-women power trip for sure. But Asuka has, there's value there with her the champion on Raw, and you can set up a big SummerSlam match instead of just having everything with the 2. When you already got enough with them, the tag belts and all that stuff, there's enough story there with Bayley and Sasha, you don't need a 4th belt. Aside from the visual, and probably a promo or 2 that'll be extremely entertaining and obnoxious, I don't see any other upside to having Sasha win tonight. I'd keep it on Asuka. And I'd have Bayley screw it up. I'd have Bayley interfere. Maybe not cost Sasha the match, but do enough to where Sasha can use it as an excuse. That's what I'd do. Man, I love heel Bayley. I absolutely love her. Didn't think she had it in her. You think Wyatt will get bit by a gator? He might. With WWE's handling of the COVID stuff, I even mentioned my concern. I'm like, man, if they're... Ooh, that's a neck breaker. Wow. Damn. That was a great neck breaker on Bayley. Ouch. With WWE's handling of the COVID, they clearly don't really care about the safety of their workers, so I wouldn't put it past them to film that match in the smack dab middle of the Florida Everglades, which is infested with gators. But I think if somebody would have died during the filming of that, we would have heard about it by now, so I think it all went okay. You miss ponytail Bayley? I don't know. I'm liking the Aunt Pam hair. I do. I like it a lot. Or the Karen hair. Bayley looks like the type of chick that drives a Land Rover, and during Christmas time she has like antlers on the hood. She's one of those. Sasha is wearing the SmackDown title. I didn't see it. Hasn't she done that once before? She is wearing it. Look at her. See, again, that's the subtlety. I love that. A couple times when Bayley's like held the title out, like Sasha's eyes never leaves the title. That's why putting the Raw title on her doesn't seem like it's even needed. You got the story right here with this title. Why do you need the red one? It's too much. As much as I love Nikki, I'd like to see, you know what I'd like to see here is actually just a straight up clean win by Bayley. A champion beating their challenger. Right in the middle. With a Bayley to belly. It won't bury Nikki. She'll be fine. We believe in you. Who said that? I think it was either Sasha or her. I love the Karen haircut, Joseph. That's what makes it awesome. Like that, it's awesome because it's horrendous. You see what I mean? That's why I like it. Jimmy, thank you, man, for more supers. Wish I could watch the show, but WWE Network refuses to let me log in for some reason. What? Luckily, we have GoodMicWork Live reactions instead. Damn, man. You can't log in? Go up, just pull up like a live, just pull up like a stream on Google. Just Extreme Rules stream. You know, it might be, you might have to close out a lot of ads or something, but, you know, you might at least be able to keep an eye on it. I'll do my best to give you my Gordon Soley play-by-play. WWE Network always logs me out, and I hate it. It's not so bad on my computer because it saves the password. I just have to click log in. But every time I pull it up on my TV, I have to go through that long-ass process of going to every single letter on your email. It drives me crazy. Why does Bailey need more heat? No, she doesn't. Clean win will do just fine here. She'll get more heat later on when she fucks up the match for Sasha. Plus, she's not against an opponent who's overmatched her. It's one thing if Bailey's in the ring with Asuka or something, yeah, then she needs to cheat. She doesn't need to cheat with Nikki. She can beat Nikki. Bailey's good. Trust me, with their promos and all the heat they get on the mic and on commentary, there's no more really to get. So, no, I don't think she needs to cheat. She definitely can. She probably actually will beat Nikki here with a little bit of help. I just don't think she needs to. I think she can just hit her clean, pin her right in the middle. Because just look at Brock. Look at how many matches Brock won clean and all the heat it got him. Sometimes you can get heat just by winning. I love that apron spot, but it's overdone. It was like back when I remember the first time I saw Dean Ambrose do that, seesaw clothesline. I thought it was the coolest fucking move I've ever seen. And within 3 weeks, I was sick of it. That's WWE for you. Damn, I don't know what the hell she was doing. I thought she was doing Rick Rude. Nathan Hansen, good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the $2. I got a nose COVID test today. It sucked. Yeah, I bet it did. They have to go way up in there to tickle your brain, don't you? Came back negative, I hope, right? Yeah, that's right. She cheated to beat Nikki on Friday. Had her feet on the ropes. Exactly. Man, they might swerve us all here and have Nikki completely upset her. I just don't see it. That would be fun if Nikki did beat her and then Sasha's wearing the belt and then she has to take the belt off and give it to... And besides, Sasha... That's why I know that match is eventually going to be for that SmackDown title, because normally... Well, maybe with Sasha and Bailey they keep it, but the belt should be neutral over there at the Timekeeper's table. That's where it should be. Sasha can parade around with the tags, but the title should be over at the tables where it should be. Yeah, Bailey's retaining. She'll retain. Yeah, Rokus are awesome. I got 2 of them. I got one in the living room and one in my bedroom. They work. They're like an Apple TV, but a little cheaper. They do the same thing. Ooh, Nikki with a near fall. Ooh, good knee. Oh, really? How wheezy? Thanks, dude, for the $5. You can't log in either? Same here, can't log in, but I'm glad I got you to watch it. It's more entertaining that way. Man, I hope... I mean, I'm logged in for the moment here. I dare not log out. I don't like the ring post anymore because now you're just getting rammed into a piece of plastic instead of a piece of steel. And that's dumb. Ooh, nice reversal. Oh, yeah. That was the, who used that move? That was, Gangrel used that move. And a few others did, too. Christian, I think, did. Reverse DDT or whatever it's called. I didn't like that. All right, Nikki's got a flurry here. This will be our finish coming up here soon. Bailey will fend this off. Ooh, good bulldog. Yeah, you're not alone, Shell Shock. A lot of people want to see that two-women power trip. I personally think there's enough story without it, but I wouldn't be against it because I think just the visual of having all that gold would be really cool to see. I personally don't think it's needed, but I certainly wouldn't complain if it happens. So if it happens, I'll be happy for Shell Shock and everybody else that wants to see it. I'm still going no. Come on, Nikki, you got to put some more mustard on those, girl. You're not gonna pin Pam like that. I like Alexa Bliss's. She's kind of wearing like a Chris Jericho type of jacket. Didn't he wear one with like spikes on it like that? Oh, Nikki's disrobing. Look out. All right, Bailey will stop this top rope attack here. She'll catch her. There you go. Crotcher. Come on, do a top rope Bailey to belly right here. Or kick her in the face. It's a good match. Ooh. Ooh, that was another good neck breaker from the apron to the floor. Bailey's taking some bumps in this. Yeah, I feel like another reason if you put both belts on them and you do Bailey and Sasha for any reason at SummerSlam, like you're losing a match now. You can have another huge match like Asuka and Baszler for a championship. But without that, if you have all the belts with them, then you don't even need to really do that match. It's just not. I just don't think it's happening. Greg, Nikki can go. Of course she can. I never said she couldn't. Nikki's awesome. There's Sasha getting involved. Get down, Sasha. She dropped the belts too. Very smart, cagey heel move. Don't Alexa. Oh, she cheated again. Nice. Should she use the brass knucks? That's it for Nikki. Cool. Yeah, I didn't think Sasha or Bailey needed to cheat, but she did and knucked her. Right on. All right, now we'll see what happens later. And again, see, they're planting seeds here. Like Sasha helped her, so later on, maybe Bailey tries to help Sasha. Maybe the same way. Maybe Bailey takes the Sasha knucks, tosses them in the ring. Asuka intercepts them. Pops Sasha, pins her. Now Sasha's pissed. There's your story. 4 belts not necessary. Oh, Nikki, you all right? We all feel very bad for you, but nice. Oh, she hit her in the gut. Oh, I thought she hit her in the face. Poor Nikki. We feel bad for you. Really good showing for Nikki. And they kept her, you know, somewhat strong, relevant by having her lose unfairly. It's okay, Nikki, don't be upset because Kairi Sane said they'll all still be your friend. I heard her say, y'all heard her say it, right? So she still has friends. Good job, Nikki. Yeah. Just looking at that image right there, there's no way Sasha's winning that title tonight. Not happening. Not happening. Yeah, that's, I mean, I've been that, I green easy, I've been saying that for weeks. I'm like, that's what they're going to do. It'll be a deal where Sasha's going to be upset about not coming up short against Asuka and then be like, I want a shot at that title, which has been the story the entire time. And without the pandemic, it felt like that's what they were pushing towards anyway. It was going to be in Boston and Sasha's hometown, and you do the big split. Now they can keep it going for a while, or they can still do it. Oh, we're getting a funhouse? Okay. Is this next? No way. Ooh, that's creepy. Proud of Nikki here in Scotland. I bet you are. Nikki's awesome. Is this really the swamp match, or is this just a funhouse thing? Feels like they'd go through a... Ooh, that's scary. Is he supposed to be like Dracula? That's weird. It's not even Halloween. Wyatt is showing the karaoke stuff. I feel like I should be watching this in October, not July. That cell ain't gonna fit in the Performance Center. They should have done a Halloween Havoc and done all this instead. Frankenbray. Or he's Dracula Bray. Was it Mitch Hedberg? It's like, I made a doctor's appointment, and all he did was suck blood out of my neck. Whatever you do, don't go see Dr. Acula. I don't understand. I don't think that's a swamp match. I feel like they would have... Yeah, see? The Wyatt swamp fight still to come here. You got a Halloween-themed show. You got Byron Saxton wearing Easter clothes. You guys don't know what time of year it is. I'm surprised there's not a Christmas tree over on the side. All right, we got the U.S. title match up next with Apollo Crews winning against MVP. Let's just go ahead and call it. What? Did I miss something there? Did they just say he's not competing, or were they talking about the other storyline crap? Well, I'm confused here. They said, did they just say Apollo's not wrestling? Bummer. Did they announce this shit on social media and I missed that too? Does Apollo have COVID? That's a bummer, man. If this match was going on as scheduled, there is absolutely no way in a zillion years MVP would win. Now, maybe. If Apollo's not here, but... Craig Sager wore much more fly suits than Byron. Byron was pretty much one color there with the purple. Yeah, so either Apollo's going to show up here or somebody else is and going to win the title. I don't know. You cannot apply that full Nelson with so much strength and power to the extent that you injure a man so badly that it inhibits the furtherance of my career. Nonetheless, due to forfeit, your new United States champion is... Wait, he wins it by forfeit? Come on now. I don't know, Jimmy. It might be a shorter show. I think it's going to be 3 max, but I'm looking at probably a 2.5 hour show tonight, which is good. And thanks again, dude, for another super. What time is it where you are anyway? Like the middle of the night? That's it. That can't be right. Are you guys really going to make it out of the ring without somebody coming down here? Without some babyface coming out? It's not the way WWE does shit. Are they really going to leave? I guess they are. Okay. That's that. So remember everything I said yesterday in my predictions? Scratch it. I called this match the most predictable match on the card. And it was the most unpredictable thing that happened. Apollo's not even there, and I guess MVP is your new U.S. champion by forfeit. All right, let me add that in here. Have you guys been online today? What's the story with Apollo? Is it COVID? Is that what the is that the reasoning for the not being cleared bullshit? Man, that's a bummer. Jimmy, thanks. Time is 1:47. Wow. AM, correct? Yeah, obviously. Bam. Damn, that's a bummer, man. Get well, Apollo. That sucks. Give the guy a singles title, and then he gets COVID. This is it next? We're doing I match next? Alrighty. Well, I predicted Rollins here in this, but I don't know how the hell they're going to do it. And if that little live watermark does not disappear during this match, I'm going to be extremely concerned how they're going to pull this off. Okay, is that what they just said? So it's just MVP saying he's the U.S. champion, right? Not WWE. Ray and his son Walter. I mean, Dominic is a big boy. I kind of like that Dominic doesn't give off this vibe of being like the helpless son. Like, he's a big boy. Probably knock Seth right the fuck out if he wanted to. I'm curious how much of a role Dominic, if any, will play here. If he will be at ringside for this. If he will turn heel. I mean, if they want to have Ray off TV for a while but keep Dominic around, they got to have Dominic join the Messiah. Seth is good at doing that cross-eyed thing. Thank you, Paul. That was not an official title change. Yeah, we gathered that. I didn't think it was. I'm like, you can't do that. Doesn't the referee have to announce it and all that? So he was just saying it. Hey, that would be cool, too. If Dominic loses an eye instead. I like seeing Shotzi out there doing her thing. To hear him say that. The way you win is by ripping out your opponent's eyes. All serious like. Okay. Oh my god. And here comes Seth. Howdy, Sonny. What's going on? This is live. All right. I guess this isn't going to be all cinematic. What's going on over here on Twitter? Oh, Seth has got pliers with him. Yeah, a lot of people are commenting, it looks like, on the Apollo Crews. Like, what the fuck? I mean, we haven't seen him in a while, but I thought for sure he'd show up here. Otherwise, why'd they make the match? Haha, I like it. Taylor Moyes, thanks for the super chat. Monday Night Messiah. Against Rey Mysterio? No, that doesn't work. I like how he's holding the pliers. It's not a weapons match, you doofus. And it's July. You're wearing a leather jacket with fur on it. What the hell's wrong with you? All right, Ray, you're so coming from behind. Like, Seth, how dumb are you to stare at the entrance like that? Especially after what Dominic already did to you. See, there he is. God, Seth. You're smarter than that. Cerebral my ass. You didn't see that coming? Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for another one. It would be funny if Dominic turned on Ray and joined Seth. Imagine that feud. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe they would do. Like, I think even, like, with Ray is on incredibly good terms with WWE. I don't think they're really fearful of him going to AEW. They would not let him work with a contract, without a contract if they were. So I can see Ray maybe just going home for a while, you know, and let Dominic make a little money and be on TV, and he'll come back later or something. I mean, with all the TV being produced at the Performance Center right now, could you have a better area? Could you have a better place for Dominic to stay and learn? You know, because he doesn't have to travel. And plus, when you're off TV, you're right there in the Performance Center. You're right there with all the NXT guys, with all the trainers and everything. You literally have the best training that money can buy, and you don't even have to buy it. You're getting paid to do it. So if you're ever going to bring Dominic in and get him on TV, at least you know he'll get a lot of practice and a lot of training, because he's right there, literally, at their training camp headquarters, you know? Plus, Dominic looks like he's progressing nicely. Whatever he's working with his dad when they're not there is... Whoa, is that rebar? Holy shit. That is steel rebar. Reinforced concrete with. Oh. Does Ray have a spork? Oh, yeah, that'd be... Man, that's how you do it. If I'm going to take an eye out, I'm using a spork. Or one of those, like grapefruit spoons with the teeth on it. That's what you need. Ray, you look like a fucking highlighter.
You said it a few moments ago. It's one of these situations. You've never seen anything like this before. How in the world do you even prepare for it? How in the world do you bring yourself to do what one of these two men will have to do? There is no preparation for something like this.
I mean, the fact that this is live, it makes me wonder, because I was at the I was live for the first ever Inferno match at Unforgiven, and I remember the whole time, you know, during the build of this on TV, I'm like, how the hell are they going to do that? How are they going to set one of them on fire? I was like, it's going to have to be Kane, because at least he's in a full bodysuit. But what are they going to do? And they kind of found themselves on the outside of the ring, and Kane went briefly under the ring to cover his arm and something, and then they lit it on fire, and he ran to the back. Like, I feel it's going to have to be something similar here, where one of them's going to have to stick their head under the ring for a second. They're going to have to set something up and then do it and have blood or whatever. I mean, because it's TV 14, so I have a feeling that... if we're going to get any blood and guts, it's probably going to be right here. Plus, anytime, too, you know, you have good wrestlers like Ray and Seth. Anytime you have a stip where you don't win by pin, it takes away a lot from the match, because when you can't have near falls, like, that's a big deal. But Ray has shown that he can do these wild brawls, because I love the match he had with Brock last year. Ray doesn't get enough credit for his career, I don't think. Like, I feel like Ray is a Hall of Fame, like, headliner. Like, whatever year he goes in, he should be the main guy. I've yet to run into him. I live here in San Diego, and I have not seen him around or nothing. Or Dominic. No, Mike, I was asked that like twice already. So I have no idea when Roman's coming back, but I'm liking the pictures he's posting. Looks to be in amazing shape, and he certainly doesn't seem to be sitting on his ass, which is good. So I want him to come back when he wants to, not when the WWE wants him to. Well, you're not going to put it out with a kendo stick, Seth. Use your head, dude. Thank you for more, Jimmy Anderson. Another super chat. Appreciate it. Remember when Ray had cool mask every pay-per-view? Like the Joker mask? That was good. That was like WrestleMania, right? I liked it when he did the theme stuff.
It's hard to believe a Rey Mysterio's on. Might not be the worst injured thing at the end of this night.
What's up, Mr. E? We're all doing well. We're chilling, hanging out. You son of a bitch. All these things that Seth is trying, he tried to use the point of the kendo stick, now the point of the chair, both dull with rubber protectors on the end. And he let himself get attacked from behind prior to the match. So far, Seth is looking like the Monday Night moron. It's like you brought pliers to the ring, and yet you try to use the rubberized leg of a chair to take the eye out. When the pliers are sitting right there next to you. You dumb shit. Yeah, Ray lives here as far as I know. Oh, see, there you go. Now you got a spiker. That's what you need. It's like a ice pick. Oh, he didn't get him. Just chill out, Joe. This is ridiculous. So what do you guys think? What do you think? It's not match of the year? I thought it would have been. Ooh, let's not do a ball for a ball match. I would not want to be in that. There will be a lot of near balls in that match. Ugh. What else you got in there, Seth? Pull out something else. Pliers. You got lots of duct tape. If the object was to duct tape your opponent's balls to the ring post, you'd have an advantage. That's the worst knot I've ever seen, Seth. I don't know, I think PG extreme matches can be done sort of as WWE's version of them. No blood and no chair headshots. It'd probably be all right. Joshua says Cena's in the crowd. You just can't see him. He's the one making all that racket. Come on, Ray. Dominic didn't come out to the ring with him, so I don't know if he's even going to appear in this match or not, or if this is just going to be a straight write-off for Ray. I don't know. Don't know. Ray should bust out a power drill. Yeah, connect it. Turn it on. Get out like a sawzall or something and just cut Seth's eye out. Let's get nuts. Let's get some, oh yeah, XPW. Or what was the one I did? The review I did? What the hell's the name of that goofy-ass promotion? I forgot the name of it. I did a review on it. Whatever that MTV shit was called. Wrestling Society X. That. Let's blow some shit up. Again, he's trying to use that kendo stick point. You'd be lucky to even hit his eye. He probably hit his head or face or neck or instead with it. Here comes Ray. Yeah, corkscrew. You mean one of those corkscrew things they use for wine bottles? One of these right here. This is what I'm opening my beers with. And I've got about I probably have about 40 of these things in my house because I'm in restaurants and I need to have them for the restaurant. And I always get free ones from the winemakers and shit. So, yeah, corkscrew. Dig it out. Now, Ray, and Ray's just being smart using his fingers. Although he's got gloves on. Kobe Bryant, I've got a lot of people have Sasha winning tonight. I do not. I've got Asuka retaining. We'll see. Kind of hoping that's the main event. But if it is the main event, there is actually, I think there's a solid chance Sasha wins because I can see that be like the show closing image of both of them celebrating with all the belts and all that shit. We'll see. Yeah, I was about to say, that's really what you should be fighting to do here. You should be fighting to incapacitate, not just to rip the eye out, because if you incapacitate them, then it's easy pickings. No pun intended. So if I'm Seth, I'm going for that stomp. Because if you're unconscious, no can defense, as Mr. Miyagi would say. Ooh, good shot to the forehead. If that doesn't give us some color, I don't know what will. Oof. I said the same thing, Victor. Especially if Hell in the Cell is still planned for October. That cell's like 3,000 feet tall now. It's like 4 stories. So I don't think there's room for it in the PC. If there is, it's just barely enough room. They might have to remove those ceiling fans or shorten the cell. So I'd abandon the cell and I would do like a Halloween Havoc. And then do all your horror shit stuff. And then have Bray Wyatt show up as Dracula. Do it in October, not July. Idiots. Yeah, handcuffs would also work. If I was Seth or Ray, I'd be hiding, planting some handcuffs under the ring. I even mentioned that as the stipulation yesterday for Dolph. I'm like, Dolph's going to look like an idiot if he comes out and just says, oh, I just wanted to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Well, that doesn't benefit you. You need to make Drew tie both of his hands behind his back or handcuff himself or duct tape his face to the ring post while you just beat the hell out of him with a chair the whole time. Like, that's what the stipulation needs to be. See, now Ray is smart. He broke the kendo stick, and now he's going to use... I mean, those are still dull points, but it's better than what it was. Damn, he's trying. Get away from me. Man, I thought we were going to have 3 cinematic matches on this show, and it turns out we're just going to have 1. 619, there you go. Now just go get a pair of scissors or something. Hey, Mike Maxson. Thanks, man. Appreciate the $2 Canadian. Good to see you in here. Happy you're here. What's our audience? Not very many people, but we ain't doing bad. Smash that thumbs up for me, by the way. I'd appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh, yikes. He's going for the eye. Nope. Ooh, Mysterio with a stomp. Look at that. Seth Rollins just got stomped with his own move on the outside of the ring. And that's what you got to do. You got to knock him out. This is when you need a manager. It's when you need Buddy or Dominic out there to help out. Did Seth go insane because he had the joy of impregnating Becky? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure making the kid was fun. Having to deal with it's going to be another story. I wish them both luck. Oof. Oh my God, he's actually got it in there. Low blow. Seth saved his eye. You're lucky, Seth. Look at Seth. He's like checking if his eye is still there. I'm like, well, if you can see out of it, it's still there. One of the Usos, Jimmy or Jay, I forget who, is injured. So they're not on TV at the moment. The other one's been around. One of them hosted the karaoke thing. They've been in the company now 11 years, and I still don't know who Jimmy is and who Jay is. I could tell the Conquistadors apart in the 80s, and I can't tell the Usos apart. Mysterio just got stomped on the outside. Hey, that's a good idea, Stone Cold. I think we've actually said that before because NXT's the one that's been doing the Great American Bashes and the War Games and shit. So if Halloween Havoc is going to return, NXT should do it. I agree. That would actually be cool. I hope you're right on that one. I'd love to see that. Oh no, he's going for the stairs. The eyeball on the stair. Ray is stiff as a board. Oh, he's got his leg at him. I thought he was like legit. He's getting close. Both guys have had a close call on the steel steps here. So that's Ray's previously injured eye. He let him go? Is it over? Oh, Seth's going to go for a kick or something. Oh, is he going to stomp his eye into the stairs? No way. Oh, it's out. It's out. Oh, he's really got it. Give me a break. That's so stupid. You saw it? You saw a little ball? Oh, poor Seth. Or poor Ray, excuse me. Look at Seth's gonna puke. Oh, he should totally throw up. I hope he does. He's gonna puke. He is, yes! That's awesome. So he did it with the steps. It wasn't even anything crazy. They tried to have him hold a little eyeball. They shouldn't even be worried about that. Like, look at Dominic. It's okay, Dad. Just put the eyeball in some milk and go to the hospital. They'll reattach it. You'll be fine. I hope you're happy, Seth. Who's going to clean up the vomit now that you've thrown up everywhere? Better go get a mop, son. Look, everybody's mad at him now. You dumb... That's hysterical. Yeah, I mean, and Droz was somewhat unsuccessful in that puke attempt in the office there and beyond the mat, and Seth didn't... I would have liked to see more puke out of Seth. I think he could have done better. It was weak puke. Shit's weak. All right, that's that. Eye for an eye match is in the books. Seth Rollins wins, and they didn't even do anything crazy. Ray just ate the steps. They put a little fake-ass eyeball in his hand. And did we even see blood? And that was it. Whatever. Well, I'm going to go grab another beer. I'll be back in just a second. Oh, man, I need to reload. All right.
We invite you to stay tuned for the WWE horror show Extreme Rules. Undertaker, the last ride, fails from the dead man. Gentlemen, know how to put it away. I think you can all believe you all witnessed it. It's a special time to be there. I think.
All right.
They wanted so badly to avenge Seth Rollins has done to him and done to his family. And I really, truly hope that whatever Ray suffers here tonight doesn't permanently alter his life.
Ready. Almost back.
Bailey, you
All
attained
right.
what some may say was an affair.
Sorry about that. Just had to go get another cold one.
This happened in Syria. It must be hard to. Look, I know. I was a huge fan of Rey Mysterio growing up.
Oh, Lord, they're all gonna act like-
Okay.
Bailey, please heal on him.
You have a long road ahead of you.
Please heal.
I don't even know if you'll get a chance to watch this, but I hope you do. I just want to tell you that
Please heal.
you're not seeing double vision.
Yes.
I am still Bailey.
Oh, Bailey, you had me worried for a minute there. Girl, don't scare me like that. Being all nice.
Let me
Whew.
introduce to you my best friend, the legit boss, the standard, the blueprint, and soon to be two belts Banks, Sasha Banks. Now that's how you do an introduction, Kayla.
True that, Kayla. You better listen and learn, girl. Were y'all making notes too? When Bailey speaks, you guys need to all write it down. Go get a pen. God. Everything. I don't know if everything's gonna be right, but it'll be better. Sasha, all I got is bubbly. You're gonna have. It's gonna have to do. All right. That Bailey, she's something else. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be next. Swampy Swamp match. All right, so what's the main? Ziggler McIntyre or Asuka Sasha? Guess I'm fine with it either way. All right, let me go. Do I got super chats to answer? Steven Scott, thanks for the $5. Hey, GoodMicWork, do you remember when Chris Adams went blind in World Class? Yes, I do. They've done a lot of blind. Oh shit, blind angles were popular in the South. But yeah, that shit was fun. This is weird. Let me knock out another one. Mike, thanks, dude, for another $2. I hope Ray's blindness was worth the ratings. Yeah, we'll see. There's not a way to do ratings for the pay-per-views, I don't think. Yeah, Bailey's awesome. I knew she wasn't. Being serious. All right, let's check out this swamp match. We are about to go live on that now. The whole time I was picking Braun Strowman to win this until I realized it's not a title match. So I'm going to go Bray. That way we can set up the SummerSlam title match. I don't understand the Monster Among Men nickname. Like, if you're a monster, you're going to be among men. I mean, and women. Now, if he was like a monster among aliens, that would be pretty cool. This swamp should be interesting. Ooh, Skinner would be a great guy to... Kern is there. Doesn't he work as an agent? I actually think he might be in the company, or at least he was up until recent years. I could see him coming out of the swamp. The Skinner character would have been an excellent Wyatt family member, like a backup member, because he was mid-card anyway. I think like Skinner and like Matt Bourne or Doink would be great 90s Wyatt family guys. Especially Bourne, with his voice and shit. Oh, still to come. All right, I thought we were doing it now. Never mind. Psyched us out again. All right, well, maybe that will be the main event then. Yeah, it probably will be the main if they're going to have several segments during the show built. Oh, here comes Sasha and Asuka. If they're going to have several segments building up to it, it probably will be the final match. All right, yeah, see, again, this is going to add fuel to my ain't no way Sasha's winning this belt fire, because if she's going to win the belt here, they're not doing it here. That's a show closing thing, you know? Yeah, Asuka's retaining. I'll bet my middle nut on it. Well, that's a relief. I didn't want to see Sasha win. I don't think she needs to. Yeah, Kyrie out there too. Ooh, Kyrie turning heel. That could work. Because apparently now it's like she's gone again, she's back, she's gone again, she's back. So if you wanted to give the belt to Sasha here, maybe turn Kyrie. And then just do some Asuka Kyrie matches on Raw and have Asuka beat her and get her out of there. Let the two women power trip do their thing for a little bit and then give the belt back to Asuka or something. I don't know. I suppose you could do that. Still picking Asuka, though. All right, here comes Legit Boss. Oh, Kern left WWE some time ago. Last I remember he was there. I have no idea what some time ago means. How many years, but felt like it's been recently. Like this decade. To me, anything from 2012 up until now is like recent, so... Well, let me look into that. Mike? It should be there, Mike. I'm not seeing anything on part 2 of the territory video, anything being wrong with it, but I'm logged into my own account. But here is the link for you. Where are you at? Here, Mike Maxson. Click this link here and see if it comes up for you. But according to what I have here, it's fine. And when that one got shut off the other night, it was like immediately reinstated. So didn't even take long. Like within 5 minutes, I got an email back from YouTube saying, "Nope, your video's all good. Disregard," or whatever. So I think it's fine. All right, Sasha and Asuka.
She is half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Sasha Banks.
When you look at Sasha and how good she looks, Sammy Guevara definitely could have used a better choice of words. That's for sure. How about just say, "I want to take her to the movies"? Look at Sasha. She is not amused by Asuka's dance moves. I'm amused by Asuka's dance moves.
Very controversial considering the involvement of Sasha Banks helping Bayley retain. And obviously Asuka has done her homework. She understands, yes, I have to defeat Sasha Banks, but I also have to contend with Bayley at ringside.
All right, here we go.
You're absolutely right. Well, here we go. Asuka tying up with Sasha Banks in defense of the Raw Women's Championship. As Marty said, Asuka pushing Banks in the corner, making her carry that weight. Sasha Banks and Bayley tonight. If Sasha Banks is successful, Bayley and Sasha will complete their takeover of WWE and the women's division. I guarantee you that Asuka right now has a lot of fans, and not only the Raw locker room in the women's division, as well as SmackDown, but there's a lot of superstars who do not want to see.
Ooh, Taylor Moyes, I like that. I'd be into that. I kind of feel like we might not see Reigns again until next year. But if the WWE title is in the main event, McIntyre wins, and then heel Reigns comes back to challenge McIntyre, I would love that. But I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait till like there's fans back and have McIntyre work with Orton at SummerSlam. But that would be interesting as shit. It would probably break the internet and give us something to talk about. But like I said a couple times tonight in regards to Roman, I just want him to do. I want him to decide. I don't want WWE to pressure him in any way. And if he's got to be off TV for a year, he's got to be off TV for a year, if that's what he wants to do. Ooh, good shot by Asuka. Ooh. I'd like to see Sasha and Asuka, like, give me a 30-minute Iron Man match between them. I think it'd be great. Damn. Help me with Sasha and Asuka in NXT. Sasha was already on the main roster by the time Asuka was there. What's their NXT history, if they have any? I don't remember. Come on, Asuka, you're stronger than Sasha. Hmm. Nice armbar. Where's Taz? Throw that towel in. Nice. See, Cage is too big to do that. Harvey, I did not see the leaked stipulation for the WWE Championship, and it's okay. We'll just be surprised. Please don't ruin it for anybody in here. But I didn't know it was leaked. Hmm. Different strategy might work with us. And now Banks in a frenzy. That doubles over the Empress. There's no problem that kneecap fixed it, Tom. Now Sasha Banks out of the corner. Oh, beautiful counter. Great job by Asuka. Kylie Sane loving it. That's how quickly Asuka can change the complexion of a match. Using Sasha Banks. Oh, moving against. Oh, yeah, she caught her pretty good there, but could have looked worse. Oh, wow, really? So WWE screwed it up? That's actually hilarious. Well, there's no reason to spoil it. We'll just wait and see. But thank you for not saying anything. Inside the ring, advantage, of course, to the champion Asuka. Watch out for Banks. Well, I keep forgetting you can't do like countouts and shit. That's good. Yeah, you're gonna have so much interference here. Nice. Sasha's out. Yeah, why is the referee counting? You don't like the way Sasha runs the ropes? I don't like the way Nikki Cross runs the ropes. Watch her. She's worse. It's always going to be a little different with women because generally they're lighter than the men. You know, so when the men can really hit them, you know, and spring, it looks like they're actually springing off the ropes. The women kind of just like touch them, you know, sometimes. You know, the ropes don't move a lot. They're tight. You know, those are stiff ropes, you know, so if you don't have a lot of weight, you know, if you're only 110 pounds, you know, it's going to look a little different, so you got to just do your best. I like the way Ray does it, the way Ray kind of like kneels into the bottom and springs himself up. I think that's a creative way to do it.
I mean, that's torturous time. Again, we talked about how badly you can hand the basket damage. Both hands, for that matter, if we pull them out. You're seeing the vicious side of Sasha Banks come out here.
Victor, I have zero recollection of a Triple H and Carlito no DQ match. What the fuck? When did that happen? Triple H and Carlito. So that would have had to be not 2005. They were both heels. Probably 06 when DX was a thing. It's got to be that, right? Damn, she's got Asuka. Yeah, right. Man, all my shoulder problems, when I see a move like that, I'm like, I just think just rotator cuff just being ripped in half. God. Look how nicely Bayley cleaned up after a match. She looks brand new. All showered, her hair's dry. No bruises. Like the match never happened. Ooh, good. Good knee by Sasha. Oh, 07, yeah. Probably. Oh, I guess 07 I could see too. Interesting. I remember very little about Carlito. Oh, God. I remember when he, like, stabbed John Cena and he was on the Piper's Pit with Austin at WrestleMania and, you know, a few other things, but... I thought he was going to be a big deal, you know? Especially being a Cologne, you know. I thought they would treat him well, but he never really got over. I remember when we first started seeing the vignettes for Kofi Kingston. Everybody thought it was like a Carlito ripoff. Braden Walker, there's a blast from the past. Yeah, I remember him. He was a real wild cat. But come on, Asuka, you got to get out of this. Oh, I love the stomps, yeah. Come on, Asuka. Haven't had a whole lot of interference from the ladies on the outside. We'll see. Ooh, Judas effect. Love it. Yeah, Carlito and Kennedy, I thought, would both be pretty big. I liked Carlito. Nice. Asuka hit a Judas effect and a code breaker, like a modified version of both, within 30 seconds on Sasha. Love it. Yeah, what Kyrie said. I agree with her. Ooh, Germaner right off the edge. You better hang on, Asuka.
proclivity, she's gone. And the Raw Women's Champion trying to hold on. Oh, now tie up.
Nice. I'm about to say tie her up.
And this is a great opportunity for Asuka. Oh, it's Asuka's turn. And now Asuka trying to turn it around on Banks.
So far, Kyrie and Bailey are keeping their distance. Oh, power bomb. There we go. Ooh, buckle bomb into the hockey glass. I like how Bailey, I think Bailey is wearing Sasha's glasses on her forehead. Or on her head. That's cool. Aleister Black and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Aleister versus Tyler. Winner gets the last name. You ain't beating Asuka with that. You've delivered better frog splashes than that, Sasha. Tighten it up, girl. I don't know with Smith why. WWE's stupid. That's probably why. She's not even in the bank statement anymore. She's using both her hands to crawl. It's a chin lock at this point. Come on. She's there. But again, why is there a count? Is this a minor league hockey game? Yeah, kinda, except Sasha and Asuka are tougher. F you, Sasha. Oh, another kind of a knee there. That's kind of weak. Now, I predicted Asuka to win here, but I was assuming it would be like Bailey screwing up or something, but so far we've seen no interference at all. I thought Bailey might beat Nikki clean, and she didn't. She used the knucks. No. But I think those Sasha knucks should play a role here too. I want to see like Bailey toss him into Sasha and Asuka intercept him. Nice German. Are the yes kicks too? Sasha's taking an ass whooping in this match. I wasn't knocking hockey. I was complimenting Sasha and Asuka. Now, if I said Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton were tougher, then I would be knocking hockey. Come on, Asuka. Hey, Jordan, what's up, man? Appreciate the $10. What's up, Greg? Hope the night is going well. Still jobless from the COVID BS, but I'm working as a freelancer and as a music producer and stuff. But I always still find time to watch every video you post. Well, I appreciate it, Jordan. You're also a great Patreon supporter. Best of luck, man. I know the COVID stuff has really interfered with a lot of people's jobs and livelihoods, and I hope you're doing well. Holy shit! No way. Okay. Ooh, Sasha had a near fall on Asuka there. But thanks for hanging out, Jordan. We're doing our best with this show, you know? Trying to enjoy it. It's been a little weird. This is a very good match, though. The women so far have came through. Bailey and Nikki earlier was great, too. And this one's been pretty damn solid. But thanks, Jordan, man. Best of luck to you with the COVID stuff. Keep us updated and informed. And if you're out of work, please don't be super chatting me. And it's no big deal if you want to suspend your Patreon stuff too. Do what you got to do to stay alive, my man.
This is what Sasha Banks knew she had to go through to become a double champion just like Bailey. You have to get through arguably one of the greatest
Come on.
stars in the world today.
Come on, Asuka. I'm rooting for you. Not only did I predict you, but I'm also rooting for you.
Banks up the top. Sasha almost went flying. Elbows right to south elbow. Just mean time.
Yeah, point of the elbow, right in the neck.
Looked like she was thinking about a superplex. And Banks is laughing it off. Sasha Banks wasting valuable time here.
Come on, Sasha, go for a shooting star or something crazy.
And now Sasha Banks trying to
Yeah, Ryan, we talked about that. Kyrie's out there, so she could get involved, especially if she's going to be leaving. Maybe they have Asuka beat her on her way out.
too much time.
I was almost thinking maybe heel turn.
Oh, this does not look good for
I think if anybody screws up by accident, it's Bailey.
Asuka with the grip around the waist.
What are they doing up there? Oh my God, Sasha almost died. Whew. Damn, that was... Come on, Asuka, catch her here and catch her into submission. Oh, she fell off the... Oh. Sasha fell. Sasha botched. I felt like she was going to dive off the ropes and Asuka would catch her in the Asuka lock. But she slipped. I felt like that was going to be the finish right there. Let's see if they set up and try it again. Oh, she's selling her knee now. Maybe that wasn't a botch. Maybe she did that on purpose. Or maybe she was supposed to. Jesus. I'm the next champion. You got one leg, girl. I am the they're screaming at each other they're the champion. That's fucking great. Oh, look at this. Haymakers. Come on, Asuka, take that wheel out. She's got one bad one. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's Bailey finally on the apron. Kyrie stops her. Brawl. Look, there's those... Bailey to belly. Is she going to throw in the knucks or something? Oh, shit. There, she's got her. Oh, she's going to pin her there. Nope. Look at this. Counters. Now she's got her. No, she threw the belt. Look, now she's got the knucks. Nope. She's tapping. Oh, shit. Nice. Now Bailey's down. She's in the ring. Kyrie just gave Asuka. Asuka's got something. I think they both got a weapon. Sasha's got the belt. Asuka's got, I think, the knucks or something. I swear Kyrie passed her something. Come on, duck this, Asuka. No, maybe she's not. Oh, she missed. She missed the referee. I think she missed the mist. Oh, shit. Don't lose, Asuka. Oh, the referee's blinded, though, so you got no ref. Oh, no. Oh, she's not going to do this. You can't do that. This is fucking stupid. Okay, you can't just take the shirt off. No. Ring the freaking bell. That is not happening. If MVP ain't the U.S. champion, then Sasha ain't the Raw champion. No, there's no way. How did Asuka miss the mist? They're even playing her music? No. It looked like she missed. Oh, she got it a little bit. So that's what Kyrie was handing Asuka, was the missed stuff. I thought it was maybe the Sasha knucks. I thought maybe they were laying on the ground. Kyrie picked them up and handed them to Sasha. But she did the mist instead, and then Bayley pins her. This is stupid. This is dumb. First the MVP thing, and now this. Okay, I'm not sold that Sasha's the women's champion, so I'm not considering myself to have predicted this wrong. Like, no. Well, that's one way to do it. We'll see. Kind of a horrible ending to a great match. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, now you know what that means. You're probably right, Rat. Never going to get Stephanie back. Why is there an Applebee's commercial right now? I think I'm going to take a pass on your Tex-Mex shrimp bowl there, Applebee's. Sorry. That's kind of. I mean, we've seen the referee shirts come off before, but I don't know. Just anybody can just hop off and just put the referee shirt on. So I don't think this is going to stand. I don't know how this counts in my predictions, if I was wrong or right about it, but I think what's going to wind up happening is that she's not officially the champion. There was no official announcement, like Naveed says, and if they let this stand, it's going to be really dumb. Watch him. I never even heard of Kevin Rudolph. He's who's making the song today? Good.
Bayley steals the shirt from the referee and puts it on. Does not make her a referee. She is not an official. As far as I'm concerned, Asuka is still the Raw Women's
Listen to Byron making sense. Exactly, Saxton. That's what we've been saying. Look at the look on it. Byron's so mad. You're like me, Byron, because I think I don't think they need all the belts. I think there's a story with 3 belts. You don't need 4. Only Mike Tyson can do that. Yeah, but at least he was the enforcer. You know, Bayley wasn't the enforcer. What's up, Chuck?
Currently on his way to a local medical facility where WWE medical personnel tell me that he's being treated for something called globalization. Now, this injury is absolutely...
He's being treated for something called eye popping out. That's what he's being treated for.
Nerve is not severed, and that the blood vessels and the nerves that connect the eye to the rest of the head are completely damaged, but there is a chance...
The optic nerve is not severed. He was holding the eye in his hand. Oh, it's severed. You know my friend Bob Sacamato? He severed his eye back in Battery Park back in '82. Fell right out, right in his hand. Byron, you're doing a very good job of being very sad and upset. All right, we're getting Dolph and Drew next. All right, cool. I'm down. No stipulation has been named yet. Apparently it was leaked on Facebook, but we don't know it, so don't spoil it. And we'll find out here in a second. Like I said, I think it needs to be hands handcuffed behind Drew's back and head duct taped to the ring post. That's the stipulation. If Drew does anything other, or if Dolph announces anything other than that, then Dolph is dumb. Yeah, I kind of think this match, I think you're probably right, Stupid Bird. Maybe not a squash, but close. I think this is a way to not only give Drew an opponent, but give a huge advantage to his opponent, and Drew still slaughters him. Like, that's what you have to do here.
Years ago, you were here and you got fired. You came to Monday Night Raw because of me. You and I went on to
Dolph is a jobber? Maybe. He's a jobber with making veteran money. Mike Maxson is rooting for Dolph. The Rock apparently is rooting for Dolph. I wouldn't even care if Dolph won the title. I'd be into it, but I like Drew's run, and they're just not going to end that here. Devlin Husband, what's up? This show is terrible. Hey, you weren't supposed to watch it, you fucking liar. I caved and decided to watch it. One of the worst decisions I've made recently. Oh, man. Well, at least you're here watching it with us. I think it's been kind of wacky. The eyeball thing was hokey. I have no idea what we just saw there with Sasha and Asuka. The MVP stuff was stupid. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. This show has sucked. Can't argue with that.
I'm going to allow you to pick the stipulation of our match. At Extreme Rules, you're going to lose, and it's going to be because of me.
Oh, I'd be down with a Sharknado match with lasers. Freaking lasers. Hell yeah.
I allowed Dolph to pick the stipulation for our match. He could technically pick a cage match.
Hey, thanks for that, Taylor. I haven't even checked Twitter. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, hello, notifications. Yeah, if you want to tweet me something, feel free. I got it pulled up here. I said earlier today that this, I thought this show could rank way up there on the what the fucking meter, but it really hasn't that much. It hasn't been that crazy.
You are the same old Drew McIntyre. You are a backstabber.
Tonight's revisionist history there. You used because of under hard gun, your muscle. I did all the dirty work for you. The horror show was extreme.
I almost forgot about their, like, alliance. They were tag team champions together? I don't even remember that. Who'd they beat and who beat them? And when was it? Punjabi prison match, my God. I saw the Kennel from Hell match live. I thought that was bad. I'm glad I wasn't there to see Punjabi. Here comes Dolph. What's the stipulation, moron? It better not be something stupid. Yeah, pull your mask up. Don't want that fine, buddy. Oh, hey, Joey. What's going on, man? Appreciate the $2. Better PG era years, 09 to 14 or 2015 to 2020? Huh. Probably 09 to 14. Because you still had some stuff. Rock came back. Punk got on the map. Summer of Punk. WrestleMania 30 was fun. Yeah, I'd probably go 09 to 14. All right, here comes the champ. I just don't know what Dolph can say here that's not going to make him look dumb. Because if it's a match with no rules, like, I don't see how that benefits you. I would not want to fight a guy like Drew McIntyre and say, oh yeah, and if you find a toaster, you can hit me with it. No thanks. Or another smart thing Dolph could do here is like make like an amateur wrestling match. Like no strikes, no punches, no kicks. Because doesn't he have an amateur background? That could be an idea. Like make it the opposite of extreme. Handcuff him in a different way. You know, handcuff his offense. If you throw me over the top rope, you're disqualified or something. I don't know. Bring out your old amateur coach or amateur referee from your wrestling days. And those type of pins, I think you only need a 1 count, right? Drew is quite the unit, isn't he? I'd like to see this very same Drew in 1994 in the ring with Razor Ramon. That'd be a fun match.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship.
Ziggler was like, do the announcements and then I'll tell you.
Introducing the challenger, residing in Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
I mean, at least Nicholas's dad is there as the ref and he doesn't play games.
And his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre!
All right, here comes Dolph letting us know.
Now that we're ready to go,
Oh, Mike, thanks for the $2. I don't know if it's going to be that.
I'm smarter than you. You underestimated me and you signed a contract and let me pick the stipulation afterwards, and everybody wants to know what it is, so here it is.
What is it?
This WWE title match will be Extreme Rules.
That's stupid.
For Dolph Ziggler only.
All right, Dolph, so you're not stupid.
And by the way, if I'm beating you up too bad,
For Dolph Ziggler only.
run away, you get counted out. I become WWE champion. You get scared and can't take the heat.
Scared.
You purposely get disqualified. I become
Okay, so Dolph can cheat and Drew can't. He'll still beat him.
anything other than within the rules of a normal sanctioned WWE match. I become WWE champion. Thank you. I always told you, kid. Mine's bigger. Now ring the bell.
How much you want to bet Drew just squashes him anyway?
Checkmate, Tom.
Claymore him right here.
I mean, it's all Ziggler basically.
Don't even give him a chance to touch a chair, touch a kendo stick, pull shit out from under the ring. Just Claymore him and beat him. That's what I would do here. I wouldn't even mind a squash. One Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Why not? Like, don't drag this shit out. Just end it. Like he's already going after. There you go. Straight punch. Now just whoop his ass. Like, I thought Ziggler would look really dumb with his stipulation pick. This one is slightly smart, but I think he could have been smarter. Like I said, why didn't he just handcuff him? Yeah, like, because even this stip that Ziggler made, it's not going to do any good if McIntyre just beats the piss out of you inside the 4 ropes and pins you before you even have a chance to touch a weapon. Yeah, McIntyre's winning this. Deshaun Robinson, good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the $5. Remember the Shield versus Braun and Ziggler Drew Alliance, and they took the belts off Dean and Seth. No, I don't remember that. But thanks for cluing me in. Wow, that's so funny how I probably did a whole review on it and talked about it and had opinions on it, but it no longer exists in here. But thanks for that history lesson. I appreciate it. Yeah, roll credits like Cinema Sins. They probably would have had to roll them earlier, probably in the first match or two. Roll credits. That's extremist. If I was McIntyre, I'd take a bite out of the fucking chair, chew it, swallow it, throw it out of the ring, and Claymore Ziggler straight to hell. Oh, Neil, that's a good idea. I will do a This Day in History 20-year anniversary because I was there. I was at SummerSlam 2000 in Raleigh, and I watched Shane make that fall. I watched the TLC match. I watched all that stuff, and I had great seats. Let me make a note so I don't forget that. Actually, I'm going to make a folder right now. New folder, SummerSlam 2000, 20-year anniversary. It's on the books. I'm doing it. Thank you for reminding me that I was at that show 20 years ago. Daniel, are you here? I know you have pictures of that show. More than me. I need them. Send them to me, whatever you got.
Using the environment, sends McIntyre to the post.
Mm.
And guys, here's the thing. Ziggler can continue to beat the hell out of McIntyre outside the ring all he wants. If McIntyre doesn't beat the 10 count,
I mean, I know we got to get an entertaining match here and stuff, but like, I wouldn't be opposed to this ending really quick. Like, I wouldn't feel cheated. I wouldn't feel robbed. I wouldn't care. I'd feel better that your champion is a badass that can beat anyone type of thing. Ziggler can't even set the table up, dude.
because he has the time, Byron. He can do whatever he wants.
No, he doesn't.
McIntyre rolls back outside, though he's got to be in pursuit of Ziggler.
Is the table? Oh.
Didn't work out well at all. Look at this.
Hey. Oh, he switched gear. I love that.
Real smart move by Drew McIntyre.
So basically the rules here, if he would have suplexed Dolph through that table, he would have lost the title.
Right there, a little frustration shown by the WWE champion, realizing
This isn't even that bad, Drew. If you just think about it,
wanted to use that.
all you gotta do is
How long
just
keep that control?
beat him like you did Brock. How hard can it be?
There's a reason we call him that. This man will snap. Oh, look at the
Yeah, the bar fight, Stupid Bird got moved to SmackDown. I wasn't aware of that until yesterday during the predictions when I predicted it, and I predicted Hardy to win. And then we're like, no, it's moved. I didn't even know. That information somehow missed me.
But now McIntyre adapting to this very unique situation. I think up to this point, Drew McIntyre has
We are 2 hours into this pay-per-view. What are the matches we have left? Just the Swamp? Is that all we got?
Drew McIntyre has adapted very well.
I think that's it, right?
Ziggler, I can do this all night.
You're pathetic. Oh my God!
No, gentlemen, it's legal. There's no disqualifications for Dolph Ziggler. That is within the rules.
Is anybody a wrestler in here? Anybody training to be a wrestler? How the hell do you take a low blow? God!
Dolph Ziggler going low.
Like they don't even pull the kicks. I mean, I know they probably kick you mostly in the taint, but there's no way that can't rattle your nuts to hell. I mean, sometimes you can tell when nut shots are protected, but sometimes these guys just take it full force, and I don't understand how they do it. It's a wrestling illusion that I'm yet to figure out. It's like one thing is if it's chair shot, you just got to be a big badass that can take and absorb the chair shots. I don't care how big you are, your nuts just can't absorb shit like that.
He wanted to be Drew McIntyre wanted to be a fighting champion. And right now, congratulations.
I don't know how they do that without it killing him for real. Man, Drew is Jesus. No, I don't even think it was a knee slap. I think he really hit him. Like, he really kicked him there. He might have knee slapped too, but his leg made contact. They wrap their genitals in bubble wrap. I think you'd hear some pop, 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 pop when that happened. Plus, it should be noticeable like you're wearing a diaper or something under there. That's okay. You can go over the announce desk. That's allowed. I don't use scuff. I'm sure that is not going to count. They're just going to wait and give us an explanation on that tomorrow, I guess. He is not wearing a cup. I mean, I don't like staring at these guys' crotches that much, but I can tell he's not wearing a cup under there. Have you ever worn a cup? It's noticeable. I don't think he's wearing a cup, man. Besides, it would still hurt. Any of y'all ever played sports? Cup or no cup? You get kicked like that, it's hurting. Oh, yeah. Famouser.
How much did the impact take out of Dolph Ziggler? It doesn't matter because McIntyre needs to beat this count.
I don't know. The announce table not being a DQ, I think, is all right because people get tossed over it all the time in regular matches. Nobody gets DQ'd. I think it's all about beating the count. Maybe you can't use it. You can't pull shit out of the ring, I guess. I don't know. It's a good question, but they allow it in other matches, so I guess that's why they're allowing it here.
Back inside the ring at the finisher. McIntyre back up to his feet, able to gather himself on the apron. He's still adrenaline right now for Drew McIntyre because his body has got to be.
Man, McIntyre is still coughing up testicles, man.
He's finding the will. I'll try to connect it now. Oh, going for the sleeper. He's going for the sleeper. He's got the hooks in. Dolph Ziggler with a sleeper. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need the leg. There is no rope break. No rope break for Dolph Ziggler. No disqualification.
Scots can't take low blows. We have balls of steel. I believe it. You have to have balls of steel to be walking around in a dress. I'm kidding. Tough. Tough as nails.
Is this how Dolph Ziggler is going to secure the WWE Championship? McIntyre once again back up to his feet.
Who's the giant guy in the Apollo shirt in the crowd there? Who is that?
And the tail shot to the throat earlier on. A lot of trouble breathing right now for McIntyre. Oh, into the post.
Into the plastic post.
Ziggler.
That chair is upside down.
To post with McIntyre. Starting to wonder. Clothesline by McIntyre. Wondering if Drew McIntyre might be in over his head at this point. Just as there's a little bit of offense, but yeah, just think about all the damage to the throat, to the back. Dolph Ziggler's inflicted. Boom! What a clothesline by McIntyre. So every time the WWE champion turns around, a rule that doesn't apply to him is being thrown in his face. He's being bombarded by Ziggler. I mean, this is a worst case scenario for Drew McIntyre. To do with Dolph, nothing better than just to tear Dolph Ziggler apart with everything.
That's a pretty appropriate name.
The minute he does,
Horror show of a pay-per-view.
out of one for McIntyre. Oh, Ziggler face first into the plexiglass. McIntyre rolls back inside. McIntyre's got to manage the count.
No, it's not Eric Bugenhagen. There's a bigger guy than that. Much bigger than Eric. He's on the left side of the entranceway from if you're looking at the hard cam. Big guy, long hair. Looks almost like Abyss or something with long hair. Big like that. Either that or he's just next to a really little guy. See him right there behind the referee? And I don't know who the two in front of him are, the girl and the guy.
We've seen this before, Tom. Setting up Ziggler out of the corner.
There's a big guy on the right side, too.
Ziggler propels forward. Reverse Alabama slam. Shades of the Scottish psychopath. The man who backed up Dolph Ziggler. And could we be looking at the end?
Kind of looks like a young Big Show. That's what he looks like out there. Him, right there. That guy.
McIntyre can feel that this could be the beginning of the end. Are we coming ready for a countdown?
Are we just going to hit the Claymore and end it here? Oh, I was about to say, I was like, Ziggler's got a trick. Zigzag. He'll kick out. One of Tozawa's ninjas could be. This dude looks pretty big, though. I don't know. I'm not up to date on a lot of these PC guys. I mean, the ones that haven't been on TV anyway. And he looks very large.
This is an instance where you take away the power leg, then all of a sudden, Drew McIntyre, he doesn't throw no kick so jiggly anymore. This has been a match of adjustments for Drew.
Oh, Rhea's out there. I saw Marina Shafir is out there. It's only a few that I've recognized.
And I don't know how advantageous this is for Drew McIntyre, having Dolph Ziggler on the outside, because that is where he's at his most dangerous.
You see how wise it is. Drew McIntyre's done this several times.
Well, the ninjas have got that big guy. I forget his name. The big, like, 7-foot black guy. That's not who I'm looking at out here. I'm looking at a dude with long hair. Kind of looks like the Big Show used to look back in the day. I didn't think he was one of the ninjas. Who knows? There's probably so many of them. Yeah, I saw Casey out there as well.
Oh, Ziggler's heading to the heaven. He's going off the top of the
Damn, is he gonna? Wow. He got up there on that elbow.
Drew McIntyre might be finished.
He's not finished.
McIntyre's got to get back in before the count of 10.
That's where you really miss the crowd, man.
Dolph Ziggler
I mean, he jumped.
that he set up earlier on in this matchup. Pain
Wasn't the smoothest looking elbow, but it looked all right.
of the WWE champion. Count of 5.
But you need an audience there to do the holy shit thing.
Back inside the ring. Ziggler does it. McIntyre starting to
Get in the ring, Dolph. Holy shit. Oof.
1 second away from losing the WWE title.
Okay, don't scream, Dolph.
Dolph Ziggler's incensed.
You're not Bailey.
Disbelief as he thought Drew was done for.
As far as I know, Duke and Shafir are still there. I haven't heard the latest, though.
How do I end this?
And there's a lot more left in
Y'all probably know better than me. But Duke's out there. So's Caden Carter. I see her. Recognize a few.
McIntyre can barely stand. McIntyre is relentless, however. This keeps on coming. And now McIntyre will turn up for a future shot.
Wow.
Shot to the injured knee. Famous again. And now
All right. All right, McIntyre. You got to wrap this up. Enough's enough here. Rock bottom. I love it. Especially after Rock say he'd endorse it. You're not winning the belt, Dolph. Hey, you know what? Props to Dolph. He is a cut up, bruised, bloody mess right now. And he's going to lose, and he's putting himself through hell for this. So props, at least give Dolph credit for that. He ain't phoning this one in. He's working his ass off. Stone Cold, $2 played, football war, cup still hurts. Yeah, exactly. A cup just prevents like maybe serious damage or injury, but it hurts like a bitch. It doesn't stop the pain. It just makes sure you can still have kids later in life.
determination of the WWE champion Drew McIntyre. And we are watching as Dolph Ziggler unravels. Dolph has used steel chairs, he's used the table.
Dolph steel everywhere. Hey,
Damn, dude. Chill.
whatever it is, it's gonna be good, boys.
Ooh, you know what they might do here? Is it too late to even say this? What if... I don't know. Seems like we got a lot of champions right now winning belts under suspicious circumstances. With MVP and then Sasha. Maybe if Drew does something... Oh, he's in a Claymore. Boom. There, that's over. I don't know what I was thinking. Good night. Phew, I was about to say, like, what if the referee did something like where he briefly forgot the rules or something, or Dolph wins in a shady way, and I got all these champions that shouldn't have the belts, and then, like, Stephanie comes out and strips everybody, and they do a hard reset. That was going to be my thought there, and then Dolph deep-throated a Claymore there, and this match is over. Drew retains. Hey, props to Ziggler. Worked his balls off in that.
Yeah, he had to overcome everything, but yeah, a lot of this was his own design. All right? He put himself in this position.
McIntyre did put himself in this position, but look where it's at. Well, I guarantee you, this is the last time Drew McIntyre is going to let his opponent pick any stipulation in a matchup. This was early on in the matchup with that steel chair.
Oh, shit. Whoops. What am I doing?
By Dolph Ziggler, but the WWE champion kept on coming. And Dolph Ziggler kept on coming. Case in point, setting up a table, using his advantage, driving his elbow into the heart of Drew McIntyre. And Dolph was hoping to win this match by count, but it wasn't enough. And then this Claymore from out of nowhere, and Ziggler
The Claymore.
up the bed. Oh, boot right into the face. Ziggler wanted a super kick, but McIntyre Claymored his head off. The one legal weapon that Drew McIntyre had in his arsenal. The Claymore secures once again the WWE Championship.
All right, good job, McIntyre. Not like we thought you'd lose anyway. That leaves us just with Swampy, right?
What is meant to be will be. The WWE Champion Drew McIntyre victorious tonight at the horror show at Extreme Rules.
Oh, yeah, there's Shotzi rocking out. Is it just me, or is McIntyre and Sheamus' music the exact same? All right. Oh, how sad. They're starting to run the SummerSlam vignettes. If this was normal life, we'd be pretty excited right now. Holy shit, SummerSlam is next month. It's going to be fun. But it's going to suck. What is this? Title belts? Or is this just a WWE shop advertisement? If they're going to announce some crazy sale, maybe I'll pick one up. Ah. Okay. If I can get 40% off any championship title, I will buy a big gold belt tonight. Because I want that one. I'll look at it. If it's really 40% off, I'll get one. Otherwise, I'm kind of done buying belts. We'll take a look. Take a look later. I don't know how much the big gold belt is these days, but I'm guessing it's probably close to 300. So if I can get one for 150, I'll totally buy it. But I ain't paying 300 for it. Alligators. I've never met a girl that doesn't like skulls, and I bet a lot of them would love Corey Graves' jacket right now. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be very boneyard match-ish, I think. Bray is there in a chair. I guess this is Braun's truck. It's not a Kia. He should have pulled up in a Kia. Oh, God. Even Strowman's wearing a hat. Oh, Lord. This thing could go 45 minutes long.
I'm home.
Oh, Lord. I'm scared, y'all. Oh, Bray's disappeared. God, I got a bad feeling about this. Why do I just get the feeling this is going to be really dumb? It would be funny just to randomly see Cameron Grimes, like just sitting in the forest, like eating a dead bird or something. Just randomly, don't even say anything. Don't even acknowledge that he's there. Just show him. And then never mention it again. All right, we got a wild hog. What's the name of the forest in Princess Bride? They have to go through like the forest of uncertainty or something, and he has to fight off the wild boar. Oh, there's Bray. Or somebody. I know there's a bunch of people. Huh? Now we got cheerleading Dracula Bray on the funhouse. Braun's being attacked by somebody who kind of looked like Harper, but it's not. You don't think Miz and Morrison would show up in this, would you? Strowman's down. Thanks for that, Mike. I don't watch wrestling a lot. Thanks for keeping me up to date for the last 4 years. Absolutely. Good show. You got better than listening to Cole for 3 hours. Well, that's what we're trying to do. Oh, Braun attacked himself? That was getting weird. Well, that's what we're here to do, Mike, and I appreciate it. We're trying to make it Yeah, that was a fake Harper. A farper. And now it's Strowman versus Strowman. We haven't seen anything like this since Undertaker versus Undertaker or Kane versus Kane. So there's a lot of scenery changes here, I've noticed right off the bat. Like, because with the Boneyard match, they made it feel like it was one continued fight. This is more Funhouse-ish than Boneyard-ish. Braun is now in a chair. He's chained. He's being held captive by himself. Maybe it's a metaphor for what's going on in his own mind or something. Damn it, that looks like the shack they had Rambo all chained up in. I'm coming for you. Here comes Bray. Just kidnap him, keep him prisoner, and torture him. Oh, I miss the old Wyatt music. How do you win this match? I don't know. I don't think you have to die, but you might have to. Somebody's eye fell out. Somebody died with a fatality on the show. That's a nice little setup there. I wouldn't mind chilling, having some drinks with some friends and that. Braun is holed up in a shanty. You can break those chains, man. You can break the chair. It's just wood. Ew, that's his home. Man, I could really improve your feng shui in that, Bray, if you just give me like an hour in there. I'd clean up all that shit right there. I'd move that over there. I'd get rid of that stuff on the ceiling. I'd light it. Antoine, thanks, dude. Greg, why you asking out a Kia? Product placement by they got to check, bro. I know. They should have put a Kia up in here. That's what I think. What do you think of all this mess, Antoine? Yeah, if we get Jason and Freddy and whoever else, I'm not a horror movie fan, but I know some of the characters. Michael Myers, the Texas Chainsaw guy.
Your success, it is borrowed, it is temporary. When you're 15 minutes or something, what would they think of you now? What would they think of you? Who will stand beside you? Who will have your back? I know the answer. Because you can't see where you belong.
I like that Braun, while he's listening, is rocking in the chair. That's the best. Yeah, I think you're right. It's something like that, stupid bird. This is all like going on in his head.
It's a bacteria. It's an infection. They invade and they destroy. That's all they know.
Yeah. Braun flipped ambulances, 18-wheelers, pickup trucks, limos. You can't break Grandma's rocking chair? The F.
We will rule this place. They will bow to us all. How they will bow. And as societies crumble and governments fall, there we will be, ruling like what prophesied. You have any idea where I've been? Where you've been? I'm sending you back to hell where you belong.
Shut up, Strowman.
Let me tell you, what I've been is worse than anything you could fathom.
This match has been more talking than fighting. Antoine, thanks, dude, for the $5. I only been watching since Asuka and Banks, so it's been pretty good. And all the people I wanted to win have so I'm good okay for a C-level show. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I still don't think Sasha won, though. I think that's going to be reversed tomorrow, but we'll see. Technically, I got that one wrong. I was convinced she was not winning the title. I'll never go back. Why not? I'd be in the Wyatt family if you wanted me to. Hey, what's up, Lambo for life? Extreme Rules has been a little weird. I'm not sure. I think I could have enjoyed it more. I was hoping for more. Been a couple weird things happen. Most of the people in the chat here have not had kind things to say, but hasn't been that bad. Ooh, is that Sister Abigail? I thought she was dead. And she's got Damien with her. Oh, and they bit him? Lord. Are they really trying to pass that off as a fake Harper? Who's that? I thought it was Dominik Dijakovic. Or Nails. Oh, Lord. Wait, how did Braun get away from the chair? Oh, don't burn the dude. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's just a stunt man. I'm confused. He was in the chair. He got bit by the snake. Now he's out of the chair. Now he just burned a stunt man to medium rare. Oh, groundskeeper. As long as it's not Bill Murray. Oh, yeah, that's not creepy. Ooh, who's that? Liv Morgan? Alexa? Oh, Lord. They got Alexa involved in this. I like it. It's a stunt Alexa. This is what you've always wanted, to corner me in the woods. I don't think Alexa's Sister Abigail. I think all this shit's just in Braun's head. It's an illusion. Hey, you can't poke his eyes out too? One eyeball per pay-per-view is the rule. It's been that way ever since the 1920s. Thanks for another 5, Antoine. Bray needs to be eaten or killed by the Fiend for me to be happy with it. Oh, you mean Wyatt eats himself? He's in the boat now. And the motor's going. Braun has sent him seaworthy. I think the Everglades will lead out to the ocean if you find the right path. That boat does not look that dilapidated, so I don't know if it's Matt Hardy's boat or not. Oh, it's coming back, though. Do you think the Fiend pops out of the boat? I would not want to be in that water. Gators, y'all. Oh, and Bray's not there. Hit him with a boat oar. Come on. Oh, he's trying to drown him in the gator water? Well, I don't think the drowning worked. Strowman, you need to learn how to swim, man. You're in, like, shallow water. It's not even hard. I know, I was thinking about Titus. Titus was recently in Asheville hanging out with Edge. Saw a picture of them. That was cool. Well, Mike, as long as COVID is a reality, then the mini movie matches are going to be reality, I think. We're going to get these things from time to time. Oh, shit. Oh. Bray is just wearing him out, I think with a boat oar. Okay. Strowman's up. Ooh, Bray into the swamps of sadness. Believe in yourself, Bray. Believe in yourself. Anthony, I haven't only seen a couple clips of Slammiversary last night, but I did catch the results, and that's it? What the fuck is... I don't even know who won half the matches tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, I like how they faked us out with the little graphic. Maybe that's how it's going to go off the air. With them both in the swamps. I hope we see the Fiend come up through the water. Can we give us something Fiend-like? Oh, Lord. Oh, is Bray now fighting for his life? Hey, I like how they faked us out, making us think they were going off the air. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. The water is now red. I'm very scared. This has got to be the Fiend, right? It's got to be the Fiend. There he is. So who did Bray, or who did the Fiend get? Did he get Wyatt, or did he get Strowman? What am I doing with my life? All right. Can you say please? Is that really it? That's it. Okay. Oh my God. What's up, Undertaker? I'm gonna watch this later. You guys gonna watch this Tales from the Dead Man thing?
Being there for 30 years.
I think that's just debuting now. All right. Oh, Antoine, you're into it. You liked it. That was a horror level ending. I'm good. Cool. I don't know much about horror movies to judge that, but it looked like almost like the Fiend got Bray at the end. I don't know if I like this as much as I like the other ones. I'll have to think about it, because tomorrow night we're going to talk a lot about this. Since we did a reaction tonight, we'll get into a little bit more of the review and stuff tomorrow. But like when I rank it with all of the other cinematic stuff, this one is not near the top. I think I liked at least 4 matches more than this. Definitely like the Funhouse more. Definitely like the Boneyard more. Definitely like Gargano and Ciampa more. What was the other one? Oh, okay, yeah. So I think you're right, Jordan. The winner of the SWAT match is whoever says it's over first. So really tonight, I feel like we got 3 matches that we really don't know the outcome of. There's no way that MVP shit's going to hold up. I don't think the Sasha's stuff is going to hold up either. And now this, I don't even know who won. Guess it didn't matter who won. Hey, Devlin, thanks for 5 more bucks. I'm glad you were able to survive this whole thing for 2 hours and 36 minutes. At least they didn't torture us to death. This was a quick pay-per-view. 2.5 hours ain't bad. This is like back in their old pay-per-view days when they'd only have 2 and 45. And just like that, I need a break from WWE altogether. That was rough to get through. Not a good show overall. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was a good show overall, but at least it was quick. I mean, hell, that was shorter than Monday Night Raw. So that's not the worst. But if they would have made it this bad and made it 4 hours long, yeah, that you'd had some pretty unhappy people, I would assume, watching that. All right, man, Maka, thank you so much. Thank you for staying up late there in Scotland. Hey, it's only 2:30 a.m. I stay up later than that here, local time, but I know anybody that's not here in the States really has to work hard to be able to watch that stuff and this stuff, and for you to hang out with us, I really appreciate it, Maka. So thanks for joining us. Get some sleep. Try not to have any nightmares about this stuff. I agree with Israel. I think the Alexa Bliss cameo was the best part of the match because that was out of left field. I like that they kind of tied in that brief kind of history that they had, mixed match challenge stuff. They did a few things on TV where they teased a pairing between the two, and I think the two would be awesome. I used to be really good friends with my very first job back in North Carolina. I was just a teenager, and we had this gorgeous waitress, and she was real small, probably like Alexa Bliss small, maybe even a little bit smaller than that. And I shit you not, her boyfriend was as big as Braun Strowman. When I met him for the first time, I could not believe it. And it was like she was dating a moose. It was the craziest thing. Like, it was, the size difference was the exact same of Strowman and Alexa. And from what I understand, to this day, they are still together with a bunch of kids, and they've been married now probably 25 years. But they were just dating at the time. And I remember the first time I met him, I was worried for her. He just looked like he could kill her. I'm like, how do they do? Never mind. But I like it. I like that they put Alexa Bliss in there randomly. Why not? Fun stuff. I'm kind of with you guys. I mean, if WWE wanted to shut it down until the Royal Rumble, you ain't getting no complaints out of me. And I've said that a million times. Like, all the years and years and years and hours of content that they have, they can easily fill a few hours a week. Just run reruns from 20 years ago on Raw. Give us some 1998 or 1999 Raw as well. I guess you'd have to edit the shit out of them if you did that. Half of it probably couldn't even be played in today's TV, but I think you could do stuff that certainly wouldn't make the ratings any worse. If you give us a bunch of Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock promos and matches from Raw and SmackDown for the next 6 months, I don't think you'll have lower ratings. I think you'd have higher, honestly. And yeah, and I think Roman should stay gone. I mean, if he stayed gone and opted out of WrestleMania due to safety, it ain't better now. It's worse. He's putting himself more at risk now. than he would have if he would have just worked WrestleMania. So unless he's had a complete change of heart, complete change of opinion, and wants to come back, then I'm all for it. All I've said about 5 times in the stream tonight, all I ask is that Roman does what he wants, and he's not influenced by anybody else's decision, and it doesn't look like he really is. Working out, he's staying busy. I think he'll be back better than ever, and I hope he is. Hope he is. Bray is down as the winner of the match. Thank you for that. So Bray, I guess, officially wins, which I think I predicted that right. So, I mean, what are the matches I predicted wrong? All of them, because I predicted Bayley right. I got Cesaro and Nakamura wrong, even though I wanted them to win. I picked the McIntyre match, and I guess I predicted this one right. I don't think Sasha is going to be champion tomorrow. Oh, you did, Dominique? I didn't know that. So you didn't watch the show at all? You just watched this reaction? Some people do that. Some people. Jordan Karg, I think, has said that too, right? You've been watching wrestling for 20 years. Since I was 4, just not sure anymore what I watched. I know. It's hard. Yeah, I don't know if Braun is dead. I guess not. If Braun's dead, that means we're going to have a tournament for the title, which is a shame. No, Devlin, Bray is not champ. This was not a title match. I think this was just a swamp match. There's no belt on the line, which didn't even hit me until yesterday when I was preparing my predictions, and I was basically writing down Braun to retain, and then I was looking at the match, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even think this is for the title. So I changed my prediction to Bray Wyatt winning since the belt wasn't on the line, and now we can have a Fiend and Braun match at SummerSlam, hopefully, and I'm also guessing that we're going to get Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. Randy Orton tomorrow has got that unsanctioned match with the Big Show. I think that'll be the end of the Big Show on TV for a while and should put Orton and McIntyre on a collision course for SummerSlam, and I think that could be some excellent build on TV. Probably some good promo work, a little more fun stuff than we've been seeing from Drew lately if he's in there paired with Orton, and they can go back and forth with each other. I think SummerSlam has got potential. If we'll see what happens tomorrow night with Sasha, but if they take the belt off of her tomorrow night, what I'm thinking they're going to do to fill 3 hours of Raw is tomorrow night they're going to add Sasha Banks versus Asuka again for the title. They're probably not going to recognize Sasha Banks as champion, but she's going to come out there with the belt, wearing the belt, and they're going to get to do the 2-women power trip for like an hour. They're going to come out there with a promo. They're going to be bragging. They're going to have all the belts. So you're going to get the best of both worlds. A lot of fans wanted to see the 2-women power trip. I think you are going to see it. You're just going to see it for a second. And then somebody will come out, and then they'll make the match or whatever. We'll get a rematch between Asuka and Sasha tomorrow. Not at SummerSlam, but tomorrow. Asuka will win. And all of the stuff I predicted they did tonight, like with Bayley interfering and screwing up, maybe they do that tomorrow instead, setting up your Bayley and Sasha match at SummerSlam. That's what I think is going to happen tomorrow. So, and I kind of like that because a lot of fans wanted to see the 2 of them with all the belts, and now you get to see that. But just for one night, and it'll be over. And then by the end of the night, Asuka can maybe not regain the belt, but they'll have a title match, and she'll retain it, I suppose. And then Sasha and Bayley can be on their direction, and maybe Asuka and Shayna Baszler can be headed down their road. That's what I hope happens tomorrow night. But we'll see, and we'll be up here talking about it. But I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. What do you think? I mean, I'll do these more. I mean, SummerSlam is usually a pretty fun pay-per-view, and I reacted to it last year, I believe. So maybe I'll react to SummerSlam as well. So far this year, I think I reacted to the Rumble. I think I reacted to one night of WrestleMania, and I reacted to Money in the Bank. And this one, because I thought there were some interesting matches. So maybe we'll do SummerSlam as well. We'll see. We'll see how the card shapes up in the next few weeks on TV and what they do. Yeah, Dre, I've been saying that a lot. I would love for the Rumble to be at Petco at some point before you leave here again. Unfortunately, now with the COVID, that could change everything. But prior to that, I was speculating on Petco because I'm like, if they're going to go to baseball stadiums, this would be a good city because I do believe they could pull it off in January. It might be a little chilly, but it won't be bad. And if you happen to catch us on one of our nice, sparkling, sunny days, it won't be any worse than WrestleMania in New York. It'll probably be better. and there's a very small chance that it will rain. Probably won't rain at all unless it's like an El Nino year or something. And I think they could pull it off here in San Diego, even though it is outdoors and it is January. I think you could do it here, and I would absolutely love it. But, I think where were they supposed to be? Oh, they haven't announced it this year, have they? Was it Houston last year? I know they're going to go back to Safeco Field at some point. They've done Arizona, Houston, and then maybe Safeco, and then Petco would be cool. And then anywhere else, around the country that you can think of. But yeah, getting one here in Petco would be great, because I don't think you can do a WrestleMania in Petco, because that'll be baseball season. And even if the Padres are on the road, there's no way you get that set built and everything. Plus, Petco's smaller. There's bigger stadiums for that. And if the Chargers would have stayed here and built a stadium, WrestleMania could be there. And that's why it's planned to be up in LA for this year, although I am not optimistic that that's even going to happen. So we'll see. Sexy Abigail. I like it. Yeah, I don't think Alexa's going to be sticking around in that role as Sister Abigail, but it was cool to see her show up in that. Why not? Oh, yeah, Dominic, you guys have to fill me in on that with Orton and Triple H and their titles. Orton needs to be above Triple H in titles soon. I don't know how many either of them have. They're both in the teens, right? Maybe Orton's 12 and Triple H is what? You guys got to let me know who's leading in that department. Yeah, Anonymous, we talked about that too. I think it would be very cool, because I remember the WCW did it two times or 3 times. They did like an outdoor beach show. Bash at the Beach, where it was Hogan and Vader or whatever it was. Wasn't that Bash at the Beach? 95-ish? Something like that. I would love to see, and I think that was on the Tampa side, on the Gulf side. I don't remember where that show was. But it would be an hour and a half drive to the beach, for them to get there from Orlando, and just post up somewhere. You could probably even have some sort of an audience there if you are outside and you're distancing. Well, maybe not by next month. But I'd love to see that. I think it'd be great. Oh, Triple H is 1 ahead of Orton. Okay. Orton 13, Triple H 14. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of titles. Oh, wow, Jordan. No one got robbed more than Pittsburgh back in March when we were supposed to get Stone Cold and Taker on the same. Why did I think you lived in Australia or something? Sorry, so you're here with us in the States? I was supposed to go, and I was so pissed. Okay, so that would have been the COVID stuff. Oh, yeah, I remember that Raw. That was the one where he, stunned Coachman and Becky came out and all that, Austin, in the PC, right? Yeah, that would have been awesome. Sucks, man. Sucks so bad. Yeah, Vince could put a call into Dana White and be like, yo, can we borrow your island? Just to hang out? Yeah, we will see. And, maybe they'll wait on Bayley Sasha until Survivor Series. That could be, too. But I think something's going to go down. Something's going to go down tomorrow night. I just feel like it absolutely has to happen. Good. Before I get out of here, I'll nail one more super chat from Jimmy. Thanks again. Thanks for hanging out all night and your multiple donations tonight, Jimmy. You are the man, and thank you for staying up late all the way from Northern Europe. Maybe it was a blessing that I couldn't log into the network tonight. I'm glad I watched this stream instead. Good night, everyone. Got to get some sleep. Yes, get some rest. Sorry you weren't able to actually pull it up and watch, but hopefully I did a good job of at least calling the action for you. Was that announced, Zane? I kind of forget. Rumble is supposed to be in Safeco next year. I definitely was expecting it to be there because that's such a perfect stadium. That WrestleMania 19, setup I thought was awesome, and really have wanted them to go back ever since. So WrestleMania being there, Rumble being there is likely. I guess they announced that and I forgot. Man, maybe we'll do a whole video on title histories and shit like that one of these days. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here now. That was a lot of fun and that was very, very weird. But even though the pay-per-view was kind of weak and it was a little hokey and it sucked at times, at least we hung out together and had a good time and did our best to be entertained by it. And I found most of it amusing. And we'll see. Now I'll kind of look on social media here and I'll look on YouTube and I'll try to gauge everybody else's opinion of it, and we'll discuss it more in detail tomorrow night after Monday Night Raw. So don't forget, tell all your friends to be here for Monday Night Raw. Last week's Raw review was our lowest audience in history, so let's hope that gets a little bit better tomorrow night and people actually care enough to tune into the review and find out what the hell went down on Raw. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you in 24 hours after Raw. Be good.